Hey, gang. So today I had a breakfast meeting with a CPA that I connected with on LinkedIn. It was a tremendous meeting, but that's for another time, another post. So I get out of this breakfast meeting, and it's about 9:30ish, right? I'm in Cranston, Rhode Island. I'm getting gas, right? Pull into the island to get gas, right? And as I glance across a busy street in Cranston, I see this older gentleman. He's an old guy, and he's kind of feeling his way around the light pole, I believe, to find the button to be able to cross the street. It's a 4-lane busy road in Cranston, right? And it's, like I said, 9:30 in the morning, so it's very active. Tons of cars going back and forth. So finally, he gets the walk sign, I guess. I can see him from across the road. And he begins to walk across the street. Now, I'm going to date myself here, but if you remember the Carol Burnett show and Tim Conway, he's barely moving forward. Saying that he's got momentum would be a stretch, quite frankly. So he's struggling to get across the street. Not only that, but he's got some sort of a cane or a walking stick apparatus, the kind I think that fold up, because he seems like he's feeling his way across the street. So I'm thinking, okay, this can't be good. There's no way he's going to make it across the street in time without it being like a Frogger game and bouncing off the hood of somebody's car. No one wants to see that, obviously. So I'm watching this. I'm sitting in the island, or near the island, about to get gas, and I'm watching this unfold. So the fascinating thing is, as he makes his way across the street, at first, obviously the cars that are going near him have stopped. Now, even though the light's green, they're all stopped. They're letting him make his way across the street, while the other side, I guess it was south, they're still screaming by, going 50 miles an hour until he gets closer to the middle, and then they all stop. So as this is happening, as the light is changing 2 or 3 times, both sides stop, and they're patiently waiting for him to make his way across the road, and he is going slowly. He's shuffling along. He's feeling his way out, and as I look to my left, the crossroad is backing up now because someone in a little red sports car had put their hazards on and walked out to help him. Now, there was no area for that person to pull over. He just stopped, backing up all those cars. He gets out of his car. He walks over to the old man. He puts his right hand on his forearm, and then he wraps his arm around the old man's shoulders, and he helps him the rest of the way across the street. I don't know how old the kid was. He was probably 25 years old, fully clad in his jeans and his sneaks and his hoodie. And he popped out of his car, ran over, helped the old guy across the street, got back into his car, and sped away. Now, the great part about that is no one freaked out. No one was honking their horn. No one was weaving in and out of traffic and putting the guy's life in danger. It was just a really nice moment. And so the young kid helps the older guy across the street, gives him a pat on the back, goes on his way. Now, I'm still in the island. I'm still about to get out of my car, and I hear somebody honking. Now, the honking, in full disclosure, has been going on for about 10 minutes or 5 minutes, however long this whole this episode has taken. So I realize, and I look back in my rearview mirror, that this guy behind me is honking at me. He's been ready to move into my spot to get gas, but I've been watching this great moment of humanity unfold. So I'm like, oh, I feel really bad about that. So I get out of my car, and I walk behind me to the guy, and I'm going to apologize to him that it's taken this long, but I do have to get gas. So I've got to pump some gas in. So unfortunately, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. So the guy begrudgingly rolls down his window. I apologize to him, and he couldn't have been more jerky, I guess, is the most, it's the nicest thing I can say. But I understand it. He wants to get his gas. He doesn't care what everyone else is doing. He's got his own agenda to fulfill. So I said, yeah, listen, I'm sorry, but the most amazing thing happened. Did you see the guy? And he cuts me off. No, I didn't see anything. I just want to get my gas, and you're holding me up. No, I understand that, but what just happened? I don't care about that. I just want to get my gas. I said, all right, listen. I understand I'm going to go put gas in my car. This guy was not going to be cheered up by anything. And as I was walking away, I think I threw him a God bless or a have a great day or something. And then I get to my car, and I'm about to fill it with gas, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to do the right thing here. I'm going to pull out of the line of a busy gas station, a busy Cumberland Farms in Cranston, Rhode Island. And I'm going to let this guy take my spot, and I'm going to wait in line. It seems like the right thing to do. So as I glance back at him to tell him I'm going to leave and take my spot, he flips me the bird and drives away. Just drives down the road without getting his gas. So there you have it. Be empathetic toward people. Understand that they may have it a little harder than you. And whether you're spiritual or not, we're all blessed. There's always somebody else that's in worse shape than us. So appreciate what you have. We're unlike that guy. And don't flip anybody the bird. Tell him what you think. That guy could have rolled down the window and gave you his point of view, what he really thought. Instead, he passive-aggressively flipped the bird and headed on down the road. So be nice to people. Be empathetic. Help somebody out today. You'll feel a whole lot better. That's all I got.